Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap. Sorry for the late delivery tonight, but I can't always get it done between the regular business hours or before staff leaves, and so I have to improvise. But I hope it was worth waiting for. It was a very educational and eventful week around the village, and of course, I hope you have a chance to take a look through the pictures down below too. The week started out on a somber note with the passing of Nancy Reagan at the age of 94. In her honor, though, I thought that I would share some pictures below that I took from her office at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California, where I spent a brief respite during while I was still mayor-elect back in 2013. On Monday evening and Tuesday evening, Village Administrator Steve Stricker reviewed the fiscal year 16-17 budget for all the board members, page by page and sometimes line by line. It also present were many department heads that were in case there were questions and for discussion, as well as some interested residents. Overall, it is a balanced budget once again this year. At a later time, I'll provide more details when I have more time also about the budget, which contained well over 100 pages and probably 24 sections in the binder. We had a special guest in Burr Ridge this week. Ms. Manisha Gandhi came to Ambriance to provide information regarding and encourage donations on behalf of the Akshaya Patra Foundation's program called foodforeducationevent.org that provides over 1.4 million midday meals to disadvantaged children across India every day. Their slogan is "No child shall be deprived of education because of hunger." It was hosted at the home of Doctors Harish and Renuka Bhatt, who also own Fine Skin Dermatology, located in the village center. Also, the Secretary of State Motor Vehicle Division had their driver services in Burr Ridge this week. That was kind of neat. The Secretary, they were once again, practically, it was nonstop all day Wednesday. I was told by Secretary of State staff that this is actually one of the busiest villages that they have, and they really enjoy coming here because the village really promotes it quite well. And actually now it's scheduled for 3 times a year. This week, I also had lunch with kind of a lunch meeting with Superintendent Tom Schneider of District 180 so that we could exchange information and improve communication between the village, the residents, and the school district. The meeting went very well, and I look forward to learning more about their efforts and their progress, both past and future. This week, also Burr Ridge. I like the headline for this one. Burr Ridge Police Department goes for the gold. See, every 3 years, the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, known as CALEA, sends assessors to reaccredit their police departments and to see if they have maintained their high standards and that conform to the CALEA standards. It was time again for Burr Ridge. This time, Burr Ridge qualified to be permitted, or the Burr Ridge Police Department qualified to be permitted to go through the gold standard assessment process. That is, and also which included the conducting of numerous meetings with community stakeholders, as well as ride-alongs with police officers. They also met with school superintendents, business owners, residents, homeowner association presidents, as well as also village officials. There's also, now this is an objective review from an independent organization, and assessors from out of state are the ones that come to assess each police department. And coincidentally, I was interviewed by one from my own birth state, Pennsylvania, Deputy Chief Michael Webb from Abingdon Township Police Department, and just north of Philadelphia. I actually know where that's at. Nice village, nice town of over 50,000 people. There's also exchange of department tokens, and I received a pretty cool police patch, which you can see below, from the other assessor. That was Major Michael Bentalila with the city of Ventura. I'm not sure if it was Ventura or Ventura, which is a Miami suburb in Florida. This week, I also, the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library Museum Foundation CEO came to Burr Ridge. Now that is a long title, and it's no wonder why they go by their acronym, the ALPLM. But this week, my good friend and CEO of the Lincoln Library and Museum Foundation, Carla Narowski, She came to Burr Ridge so we could celebrate several birthdays together, hers, mine, and our 16th president. Carl even brought a cake from the historic Dinkle's Bakery in Chicago, which opened its doors in 1922. Check out the pics on that one. Also, I ended this week at a lunch with at the Union League Club in Chicago. It was sponsored by the Catholic Citizens of Illinois. That's run by LaGrange resident Marianne Hackett. All I can say is disturbing about what we learned from the guest speaker's presentation. His name was Michael Hitchborn with the Lepanto Institute. His presentation called Charity as Industry, a Perversion of Catholic Social Teaching. That's just shameful where some of that money is being donated and organizations that are being supported. So, but in any case, it was a great week around the village. I hope you had one too, and I hope you have a great week this week. We'll see you again next Friday.